Thank you. Okay. Okay, I have to make you the host again, Ms. Eisenberg. I can't.
What is that? Do you want to watch too? Okay.
Okay. All right. I think if you want to share and then I can get us started.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
So thanks so much for coming, you guys. We're really happy to have you, and we hope to answer any questions that you might have. If we're going to talk about the programs that Montgomery College has for our students, and hopefully answer questions. And if you have questions that you think of after the session tonight, then you feel free to text me or Miss Eisenberg, or send an email. That's fine, or call, whatever. We're happy to help you because this is something that we feel really strongly that our students have the opportunity to do. So Janice is going to run through like an overview of the programs that they have, and then we'll pause and kind of get some feedback from you about how to go further. Sound good? Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the agenda is long, but each of the sections will be short. First, this amazing opportunity I'm so excited to talk to you about, and I'm so glad that Carla is here because she was on the journey with me, right, Carla?
Yep.
Yes. So we're going to review the programs for students with disabilities at Montgomery College, look at some class offerings for the fall, talk about college life and what it can look like for students, whether they take one class or more than one class, paying for college, registration, a few more details. A lot of this information I got directly from the director of the program. She has been so wonderful, keeping in touch and responding to emails and everything. So she's great. And then again, then at the Montgomery College contacts, and her name is included. Jennifer would like to talk about a parent Facebook group and then questions and answers. So I am going to exit for just a minute so that you can see Carla. Stop sharing just a minute. I want to just tell you how this happened. So Carla, right, contacted me one day and said, Miss Eisenberg, do you think I can take a class at Montgomery College? Right, Carla?
Yes.
And I said, absolutely, let's figure this out. So that's sort of how it started. With us being not in school for the spring, I think that some of the programs that Montgomery County sometimes offers, we didn't really get to know about because everybody was at home. So Carla and I sort of went on this journey together, and I'm excited to share it. Carla, do you want to tell them anything about what happened or how we went through the process or what information we had to know in order to go to Montgomery College?
No. No.
Carla, what class did you want to take?
That was my next question.
Sorry.
Right now I'm gonna take the amazing pet.
Amazing pets, yes. So that's what I want to talk about. Their classes that they offer are academic and interest-based. So there's a lot of different opportunities, and Carla is going to take Amazing Pets starting in September. Okay. All right, so first I'm going to go into present so it's as large as possible. There are two different programs at Montgomery College. There is the Challenge program where students take one class or more than one class at a time. And then there's the Graduate Transition program where you take a set number of classes, 5 or 6, for a semester for 2 years. And only 12 students are part of this program, and you actually are accepted in March. So what we're going to focus more on today is the Challenge program. But if you have questions about the Graduate Transition program, there's also more information. Okay, So the challenge program is open enrollment, which means it's first come, first serve. Students pick and choose what class they want, and the tuition is advertised next to the class, usually $230. So you do not have to apply to
Oh my
Montgomery
God.
College to be part of the challenge program. You can speak to the director and you can apply directly to and take the class that you want. Okay, again, this graduate transition program, it models a regular 2-year Montgomery College program. Students do everything that the credit students do. They can join clubs, they can go on, watch sporting events, they can change teachers, and then their last semester, there's a focus on internships and employment after. And this is a much more, this is a more of a commitment and more expensive. It's 6 classes per semester and about $3,700. But these are 2 amazing programs that Montgomery College offers for students who graduated from Montgomery County schools with a certificate. Okay, I think that's pretty much what I said. Okay, so I wanna look at these classes, and there, as you can see, there are math classes, essential life skill classes, reading for fun and facts, painting and art classes, acting and musicals, America's favorite music, amazing pets, which Carla talked about. So there's a wide variety of classes. I don't know if you look here and think about like what class might interest Mert if he decided to take a class at Montgomery College? What class would interest Jordan if he decided he wanted to take a class at Montgomery College? So I just wanted to show you that there's a wide variety. Carla, you see we have amazing pets here, but do you remember we had also talked about crafty creations?
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe in the spring semester, you might take that, or you might take community math. There's different class options. Does anybody have any questions so far?
Miss Eisenberg, for community math, does that mean that the kids will be taken out to the community?
Great question. I have like the descriptions. Now in this environment, I know they wouldn't because all the fall classes are online, but let me see. It says, learn and review basic math skills that are used in your everyday life, measuring food, shopping, making change. Join us as we review the basic foundations of math. Calculating a tip. So I'm not sure they go in the community, but it might be that Montgomery College itself would mimic the community and they would possibly go to the cafeteria, order food, and use math there or make a purchase at the store. I wonder if that's something that, utilizing just what's around them.
So there's like Rock Terrace, there would be one teacher teaching the children in these classes.
Yes. Every classroom is assigned a teacher.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now this is something I found really interesting, Carla. I remember when we were talking about this, when I talked to the director, she said, a child can come to Montgomery College, a student can take one class, and they can become part of college life. They can take their class, join a club, go swimming, have lunch, go to a show. They are part of the college, whether they're taking one class or 6 classes. And the idea that some of our Rock Terrace students could stay in touch and together and see each other at college was something I know Carla and Miss Small and we talked about, and how great that would be. Because what she said is, if once you're taking a class, you're part of the campus, and we want the students to experience all these different things, which I thought was really really great. Of course, this is when we're back in person.
Miss Eisenberg?
Yes.
I don't know if you're going to come back to this, but you had talked to me about like supports for these activities.
Yes. So with if you some students, I think, who are working with a specific agency, sometimes the person they're working with will come with them to class, or they'll be able to assist them. Now, I know that they also will have support within the classroom, but that's something that you would need to talk specifically about the director, talk specifically to the director about the supports.
Thank you.
And they have, I'm going to go over this, but they have a counselor specific for these programs. So her job is to work with students with disabilities and help them in every aspect of registering classes, accommodations, everything that they need. So, and she was also very responsive. Paying for classes.
Ms. Eisenberg, so
Yeah.
going back to that, you said take one class and then be a part of everything else. It's one class per semester, I'm assuming.
Yes, yes. It's one class per semester, but students can take 2 classes if they want. I mean, they can take as many classes as they want, but what she was saying is they can take just one class and still have access to all of these different amenities and activities that Montgomery College has.
Okay.
And then paying for classes, one thing Carla and I, we found out together is financial aid is not available for non-credit classes. You can apply for a scholarship, and we found this pretty easy. It's a 1-page form. And Carla, can I talk about, or do you want to talk about when we had to, we did reach out together to Social Security. You have to supply them with I think that their students have to be receiving Social Security in order to be eligible for the scholarship and the tuition waiver. Okay. Registration, again, you don't need to apply for admissions to the college to take non-credit courses. You can apply online, or you can contact this number, and the people are, again, very helpful. Okay. Now, this I thought was interesting because I asked the director if there's a reading level that students should have in order to best match the challenge courses. And this is her direct response, is that the challenge program courses are based on the student interest unless it's a reading class in which the reading level is indicated. So the transition program requires a reading comprehension level of 4th grade. So they want everybody to feel like there is a class that's right for them.
That's great.
And does MC provide an outreach night to parents interested in learning more? So I know I'm giving you this information, but they said each year, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but every year they host a huge fair in October for Disability Awareness Month. They have speakers, breakout sessions. I don't know if this will be virtual, but it's something that might be of interest. And you can talk to individual programs, agencies, and Montgomery County has Montgomery College pairs with Montgomery County and has parent nights 4 nights a week. 4 times a year, 4 nights.
I was going to say, wow.
That would be a lot. 4 times a year.
So hold on a second. I want to process this page.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine. Do you know whether they're having this event online this year?
So that almost leads me to the next slide,
Okay.
which is all of the contact information,
Okay.
because I don't know what it's going to look like this year.
Okay.
Okay, but this Carla Neighbors is the program director, and she has been very helpful. She's great with answering questions about classes.
Ms. Eisenberger, can we share these slides?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Okay. So don't feel like you need to take notes right now, because we can send these slides to you.
Definitely. And then, okay, so just, I'm going to put it this way because my screen was blocked from what I saw. So she is great she's the program director and answering questions about classes. Jill Gephardt is an assistant to her, and she includes her on her emails. And then Natalie Martinez is the disability support counselor, and this is who you would ask questions about accommodations. And one thing they said is like, she's the one you would get in contact with before class starts, a few weeks before class starts, after you've registered, to determine, accommodations and how they can help.
So when you say accommodations, are these the accommodations that the students left Rock Terrace with, or do they have new accommodations with their agency, their transition person?
That is a great question, and I don't want to speak on it because I'm not sure, but that would be a great question for Natalie Martinez in terms
Okay,
of
but
which
sorry.
accommodations they
Mhm.
would use in the classroom.
Okay, but if parents at least have a copy of the final IEP that had the accommodations that were used at Rock Terrace at the end, that would be a good starting point.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
I think that's where I would start in terms of talking to her about it.
Okay.
Miss Eisenberg, the people that you've brought up, like Natalie Martinez and the other people, yeah, Carla Neighbors and
Yes.
so forth, do they know what they're talking about? If I ask them questions, they're going to know about, they just didn't start the job on day one. I mean, have they been
I
there
have
for
to tell you,
years?
yeah, I mean, even Carla, how was Miss Neighbors when you reached out to her?
She was good.
Yeah, Carla, I really encouraged Carla to reach out first to each of these people, but no, Miss Neighbors is really knowledgeable. She
Okay.
got back to me almost right away. I asked her like 10 questions so that I could sort of prepare for this presentation and make sure that I knew what I wanted to share. And she had very detailed answers.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. And same with Miss Martinez. She was the same way. So no, I think that they've been there a while. They were so excited and just ready to help in any way when I was explaining the situation because we're in this virtual environment. Normally, I might have met Carla at Montgomery College. We would have walked in, we would have been able to take care, but we were really navigating it, in a virtual environment, which is different. So she was yes, Mert?
Oh, he's muted. Can you
Yeah.
unmute him? Okay. Mert, did you want to say something?
Yeah. Me miss you.
Oh. Well, it's
Aw.
nice to see you, Mert. We're happy that you're here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Miss Eisenberg, oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mert.
You doing tomorrow?
What do you think?
Tomorrow.
What do I always say, Mert?
Yeah, same thing I did today.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am, boss. Hello. Rock Terrace. It's me.
Yes, Rock Terrace, we definitely miss you.
Yes.
That's why we keep talking to you. So, Miss Eisenberg, I have a question.
Sure.
You said that classes start in September,
Yes.
and that people need to start talking to these like Miss Neighbors and these other people like a few weeks before. So we're only 2 weeks from September. Can you talk a little bit about timing?
So I would say when Carla and I were looking at registering, there were plenty of spots in the classes. And the registration process can be quick. So if you wanted to register for a class, I would start with Miss Martinez, and then I would register, talk to her regarding the IEP, the accommodations, make sure that everything that you want to be in place can be put into place, and then I would register. I mean, classes are so for example, they're once a week, just so you have an idea. A lot of the classes are offered once a week, and the classes are an hour and a half. So Carla, Carla's class is on, I think, Wednesdays, right?
Yes.
Yes. And it's a morning class. So if you want morning,
I gotta meet this boy.
classes,
Well, so Mert, that you can think about a class that might be interesting to you and talk to your mom and dad about.
Math. I got math.
Matt.
or I think. Okay, there you go.
So Mert, there's math in the real world and community math. There's 2 math classes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man, I got day. Oh man, I got me visit.
Hey, Miss Eisenberg.
Yes.
Mert. I guess maybe Carla can answer it. How are classes run? Would they be run like, well, I know it's going to be on the computer, but would they be run like in person? Would it be run like a classroom at Rock Terrace or online? Like, would it be run like
Oh man, it's for
this year?
That's a good question. The details of the class and how the presents the information. I feel like the director and the staff from Montgomery College would have a better idea based on the class.
Oh, what terrace?
How they run things.
Miss Eisenberg, I couldn't hear completely because of my beloved Mert is so energetic and wonderful. Love you, Mert. But
I know, Mert. If Mr. Ray should see how excited you are about math.
Miss Eisenberg, maybe you could mute Mert just for now. Thank you.
All right. So what I would recommend is if you see a class that you're interested in, talk to the director or the counselor and see how that teacher presents material, because every teacher is different, so they might have a better idea of how the class would look for an hour and a half.
Okay, all right.
Okay, I'm sorry I don't have more details about that.
No, that's quite all right. Just wanted to know, and obviously the teachers for these classes have experience with special needs.
Yeah, yep, absolutely.
They do, okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Mert, you have a question now?
Hold on. Hold on, Mert. I am.
Miss Eisenberg, are you finished with the slides?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, then I'll take the host.
Oh, Natalie Rojas was in the waiting room.
What? Oh no. Maybe they're just coming. Was she there for a while?
She's
oh,
in.
Good. Was she there for a while?
I didn't see her, no.
Okay.
Oh.
Lovely sister. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Natalia, thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Leslie, we met you in the group chat today.
We did. We did miss you.
You're welcome, Leslie. You missed me. Wow.
We did.
Thank you, Carla.
You're welcome, Les.
Okay, you doing?
Merch.
Huh? Huh?
You can tell what Leslie's doing because she just came. So Leslie, we just talked about classes at Montgomery College,
Yeah.
and we talked about the different kinds of classes. Miss Eisenberg, can you just take a screenshot? And are you able to take a screenshot and text me of that
happy.
page that has the class choices?
Sure, with the examples.
Okay,
Yeah. Sorry, Martin. Okay, so we talked about how there are lots of different classes that you can take. Carla, tell Leslie what class you're going to take, please.
Amazing pet.
So Leslie, if you really like pets,
No.
well then maybe that's not the class that you would want to take.
No.
Right, but there are other classes. Mert is interested, hold on, I'm going to unmute you, Mert. Tell us math. So Mert is interested in math. So there are several different math classes to choose from.
Yeah, math.
And there are some craft classes. Leslie, do you like to do crafts? Like art class. Uh-oh, I can't hear you. Hold on, I think you're muted. Here, sorry. Say it again.
Like plants.
You do like plants, that is for sure.
You know what? I just put up some of the classes, so let me look and see if there's anything about plants.
So, Leslie, here's a list of the classes. So the first one is math in the real world. And then we have reading for fun and facts. Paint party, that's about painting, that's fun. Sing along to musicals. Do you like musicals? Yeah.
No.
You don't? Okay. The African Savannah. So it's probably about animals too, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Wild about animals. Effective communication in the workplace. So that's about when you have a job, how do you communicate well while you're working?
Yep.
And then there's another math class called community math. And then essential life skills. And then this is the craft one that I was talking about, crafty creations. Oh, Leslie, you might be interested in this. Acting and improv. Yeah, like if you wanted to be an actor, that would be a chance to do that. Yeah. And then America's favorite music. So that's about, So this is some of the classes that are offered right now, or this fall, starting in September.
Wow.
So we're going to send over, I don't know that we'll go back through all of the slides that we just talked about, but I'm going to email your sister later. I'm going to email everybody.
Miss Small, I sent you a picture just now of all the classes.
Oh, that's great.
With the times and everything.
Oh, okay. All right, let me share again.
Montgomery soup.
Okay, so here's another art class.
Yeah.
You can see that the list is quite long. So if you guys are interested, again, Leslie, I'll send information to your sister about who to send an email to, and then you would tell them that you're interested, and then they would help you decide on what class you want to take. And you can see the times of the classes here too.
Whoa.
Yeah, it looks like each class meets for 1.5 hours.
And one thing I noticed, Ms. Jones asked this question, it looks like the teachers teach a number of different courses. So I see like Ms. Solis teaches a lot of different courses.
Yeah.
So I think there's probably a small number of teachers in this challenge program that teach a number of different courses.
Which means that the students would have an opportunity to get to know the teachers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Leslie, do you have any questions?
I choose activity.
You want an activity class?
It's better.
Yeah, it would be fun for you. I think that there's definitely something you can find.
Yeah,
So,
there's one
It's
called-
better. I don't want college. College is hard.
well, but these classes are college, Leslie. So you could go to college, but you're going to go to college with your friends, like some of the people here and other people. So you wouldn't find it too hard. I think you would be just fine.
What college? What college we go? What college?
It's Montgomery College.
Oh, we go.
Because she see her sister doing a lot of homework. She's scared.
I don't
Right. So Leslie, it's very different from that. You will not have a lot of homework. These are classes made, you know how, like, did you and your sister go to the same high school?
No.
Right? So you're not going to have the same type of classes in college either. You're going to have classes that are perfect for you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's not going to be like tons of homework. You're not going to be overwhelmed. You're gonna be, I see you, Mert. Hold on just a second, okay? So the classes are made for you. This whole program is made for our friends who go through a school like Rock Terrace.
Wow.
Nice, and it's good for you.
Yes. It would be so good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mert, do you have a question?
Yes.
Okay, what's your question, buddy?
My. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
But I didn't hear your mom, so can you say?
Yes, ma'am, boys.
Okay. Or
Yes.
all right, sounds good. Good. All right, any other questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
It's a good program.
Oh, okay. Now, Natalia.
So if Leslie decides to join one of the classes that you showed,
Yep.
will it take place online, like
Yeah.
the camera and stuff, or like?
This fall, Montgomery College. You're still at MC, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
taking
so
classes online.
Wow.
So,
right. So
Yeah.
all MC classes this fall are online.
yeah.
You don't find difficult, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
She wanna help you.
I don't want to
Yeah.
go to fine.
Yeah, but you take a class online like this right now.
That's right. And
You know?
Leslie, it would be very fun. I think you would really like it.
You can see your friend. Look at your friend.
They're both college. They're both.
They're both college. So colleges have different programs, right? Like my son goes to one program in high school even, and that's different from some of the programs his friends go to. So, Montgomery College has different programs, and this program is made for you.
Nice.
Yeah. So it wouldn't be too hard. I think you would really like it.
Yep.
Yeah, because I know how much you like coming online to see us in a group, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it would be like. You'd get to meet new friends, and
What
you're
kind
so
of
good at
friends?
that. Well, the
What kind
people
of
in your
friends?
class. Mm-hmm.
And they're both activity.
And then you would have activities. Yep. So you're going to choose a class, and you can choose the class. Like when you were at Rock Terrace.
Yeah.
When you were at Rock Terrace, we told you what classes to go to, right? You didn't choose.
No.
Mm-hmm. But in college, you get to choose what classes you take.
I like art.
I know you like art. That's why So I think your sister and your mom can help you if you want to do this, to choose a class that you would like to take. And it could be one of the art classes, if that's what
Sign. I sign.
Are the direct links to everything.
I sign.
No.
You will sign up. Is that what you mean? Sign up?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, where sign?
You don't have to right now. Not right now. So after After this is over, I will send the recording. So we've been recording this whole session. And so I will send you guys the link to the recording. It might be tomorrow. And I'll also send out the slides, Leslie's, and everybody. So you'll have the phone numbers and the emails of everybody that you'll need to contact. And you can always ask me questions. And Ms.
Nice.
Eisenberg.
Nice.
Yes, yes.
So here's what I'm thinking. If there are no more questions right now, what I'm thinking is we'll send out the information. You guys take a few days to look at it. And if you feel comfortable going ahead and contacting MC, great. If we get a lot of questions, if you guys are sending me a lot of questions, maybe we need to come back and have another meeting after you've had a time to think about it.
Think about it.
Do we have to,
And if there are questions that you would like me to ask MC and then get back to you, I'm happy to do that. Or
No.
if you can reach out.
Yes, Mert. So we will put our contact info on the slide, so you'll get the email that has all the info that you need.
Miss Jennifer,
Yes.
did you send the email to Natalia or you send it to me?
I don't know that I have your email, but I usually send things to Natalia.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have
If you want me,
you have my phone number, so you can send them in there. And,
yeah, I do have your phone number.
Other question
Yeah.
I have to ask you. Do I have to fill it up any papers to do that?
I think probably, but if you need help with that, let me know, and I'm happy to help you.
Okay. Yeah, because
Okay.
sometimes it's very difficult for me to
I
fill it
know.
up.
I
Yeah.
understand. And it's not easy. That's why we wanted to have this meeting, because it's not an easy process for anybody.
I
So,
know.
yeah.
Especially now with
I
all
know.
this situation is hard.
I know. There's a lot more questions. You're right.
No.
Yeah, and where you used to go in person, it's easier now to do, online is a little bit easier, but I can also help with any questions online.
Okay.
And Mert, you can help your mama to do the papers, okay?
Wow.
No, I got this. Now, yeah, papers.
Yeah,
good.
It's actually not even papers because it's all online, so there's no paper.
Oh, okay, boy.
All right, you guys. Any last questions?
Where's
Me.
Carla?
Well, you can see Carla. Okay, go ahead, Ms. Eisenberg.
No, that's okay. I was going to show
do
Leslie
tomorrow.
left. It's just
Oh,
this
okay.
one page.
Okay, can you take a picture of that and we can drop it in the slideshow?
No. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, or just send it to me and I'll put it in.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
All right, you guys.
Where's
I think-
Carla?
I see.
I want here, Leslie.
Hey, Carla.
Hi, Les.
They call. You miss me. Call. Miss me.
Yes, I miss you, Leslie.
They call. They do.
You're welcome,
Me
Les.
too, Carla. I miss you too.
Thank you, Les.
All right, you guys. Sorry, I had to go away because my dog took a thing of sunscreen into her cage and she wanted to eat it.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Oh man, I think me have a dog.
You want to have a dog? Are you going to say hi to my dog again sometime?
No thanks.
All right, you guys.
Dog.
All right, we're going to say goodbye. And
Bye.
please send any questions that you have and look for an email from me tomorrow, okay?
Thank you so much, Ms. Eisenberg and Ms. Small. We appreciate your time.
That's
You are
Jordan,
welcome.
Mom.
Thank you.
That's
for
Jordan,
coming.
Mom.
And thank
That's
you,
Jordan's
Carla, for asking me that question.
You're welcome, Miss Eisenberg.
Yes, leading to all this. Thank you. Thank you all.
All right.
Thank you.
What they do.
Thank you. Anytime. Okay, bye.
Bye.